Oops, it's not a touch screen. I'm like trying to let you guys in by like tapping the screen on my computer. That's called screen trauma. Mm. Hi, you guys. Well, we are in luck. We get to do handstands today. That's right. Good. So we'll just start warming up just like always. Perfect. Belinda, how's your back feeling? A little bit better? Okay. I think we're all a little, yeah, that's a good place to be. Good. Get all those directions and then start getting into some shoulder shrugs. Nice work. Let's bang out 20 Macarenas. On the knees or in a plank. It's all the same. This is a concentration exercise, not a physical one. Nice. We'll get into those active and passive hangs here. Just a couple each side. We'll start in that passive position. Grab your blocks or just do this on your wall or on the floor or whatever. Nice. And then push up into that active shape. Nice round back. Looks good. And sink into that passive hang. Nice work. Push up into that active shape here. Push the sternum up into the thoracic spine. Push those shoulder blades away from each other and up. Shoulders up around the ears. Really good. And you can go ahead and have a seat on the heels, bring the torso up, or come on up to standing. All the same stuff we always do. Start those small circles. Consider this your ritual. Just sending the message to the body that says, oh, I'm about to do handstands. Nice. And then just swing that out when you're finished. And then we'll start with the resistance. Oh, I like when my back cracks. All right, push them forward, please. And push them back with that internal rotation. Push them up. And down. Good. Go ahead and swing side to side. Perfect. And then we'll do, just come into any standing forward fold here before we get into those little jumps or squats. Just get the length along the back side of the body. Let the neck relax. Nice work. Go ahead and roll on up one vertebra at a time. Let the head come up last. Take the feet wide, turn the toes out, And we'll do like 12 to 15 good ones, either jumping or squatting. Good. If you're not jumping, lift way up onto the toes at the top. Squeeze those calves. You got it. If you're jumping, point the toes. Nice, Nikki. Those look great. You got it. Ah, very nice. Good. And then we'll just hang out again in a forward fold for about a minute before we do our timed hold, our first timed hold. Nice work, you guys. And start to roll on up. Let me grab my timer. And we'll get into that first timed hold just to get on our hands. Good. Chest to wall or back to wall, wherever you want to do it. We're up in 3, 2, waiting for Nikki. 1. Good. Mm-hmm. Elevate, reach, soften, breathe, all that same stuff. Look at one single point. You have to look around, find that one spot. That's a minute. Looks good. Go through your personal checklist. What do you need to do? Push. Try to touch your ears with your shoulders. Low belly softening. That's a minute 30. Perfect. Squeeze the thighs, squeeze your buns, point the toes, all the things. That's a minute 45. Two minutes. 2:10, Melissa. You beat your own record. That's perfect. Nice work. Let's go ahead and lie on the back. We'll do a little bit for that core. We'll just get into some of our straddle roll ups. Yeah. About 10 more good ones, please. Make that low belly do all of the work. Make the pushing the feet away from each other do all of the work. Yep, looks good. When you're finished with that last one, we're going to stay on the back here. Take a maybe an easy twist or something, let all of that go. And then we're going to do some of those hollow body rocks. Belinda says no. Belinda, you do whatever you need to do. I trust you. Just scoop that belly. Maybe even just a hollow body hold is fine as far as I'm concerned when you guys are ready. Even just a hold or those little rocks. But just finding that, just focus on what gets you into a hollow body. For me, I have to think about pulling my ribs and my hips toward each other. That is what gets me into that shape. Yep, good. 10 more seconds. Good. And then go ahead and take a little twist or maybe roll over and up dog, get some length along the front of the body here. Nice. All right, so let's think about those entries here today. Controlled, graceful entry, negative exit, like pro moves, pro scissor entry, pro tuck entry, maybe exit, pro straddle. Mm-hmm. These are definitely the things that you don't have to try to do well anymore, right? These are the things you already do well. Just saying. You okay, Nikki? Mm-hmm. I'm not saying a word. I wasn't even breathing. Where are we? Minute 23. Remember that. Yeah, if you want to scrub back through and see life altering tuck handstand, reality, mind bending, reality altering. Nice, Melissa. That's like the best tuck entry. It really is. It's just so straight up. You do that nice jump and then you're literally straight up. It's so good. Belinda wants to watch. Do one more. Well, come on now. Yeah, it's just good. Really good. Hmm. I can relate to that. Nice, Belinda. Wow. Yep. You got it, Melissa. Wow. That's so good. Boy, that is just magical. Okay, Diane. Don't overthink it. So satisfied. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, Belinda, I love that. That was perfect. Nice work. Give your wrists a little rest. Why don't we go ahead and come into a lunge here? Let's start with the left foot forward. Yes. And then you can go ahead and switch sides. And we're going to do some chest to wall stuff. So if you want to grab your socks, go ahead and do that to slide around a little bit more effectively. Hmm. Oh, let me actually do it from the side. That's always a better view. We're going to do our work on our tuck slides chest to wall. So just these normal things that we do. I could probably be closer to the wall actually. So decide where your tuck is coming from. It's coming from the hips and the knees kind of moving in unison. Get into that nice little back bend shape and squeeze at the top. All right, so we're going to do those, a couple rounds of those, and then we're just going to add on to that. Kick it up a notch. So for sure, you're letting the wall do the work, but really focus on everything else. Just hips and knees moving in unison and squeezing everything at the top. No matter how much of a pike it feels like you're in, you can still squeeze everything at the top. Come out gracefully long before you think you should. Mm-hmm. Good. You can take a rest and then we're going to do that one more time. So move slow and controlled. Focus on form versus reps. Like if you did one good one versus five sloppy ones, obviously that one good one would be more productive. So let's go ahead and do our second round of these. Take as many breaks as you need to, just like always. Imagine yourself away from the wall doing this perfectly. Point the toes, stay on the tops of the feet, not crunched tops of toes. Nice. Melissa, that's perfect. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice. Exit, Nikki. What happens there? Is it just a complete breakdown? Like, I gotta get out of this right now. Maybe just do, all right, so what we're gonna do, Nikki, what I'm gonna encourage you to do is just do it once. Just do one rep in and out and then exit. So just kind of repattern that instead of doing it until you're just crumbling. Just do one good one and out of it. So always thinking about the in and the out being the most important part. Those are the parts you want to be in control of. So just do one good one and then get out of it. Okay. So we break that pattern of like crumbling onto the floor. Okay. So for everybody else, can you guys see me okay? I should put my lights on. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing. This is how we're gonna elevate it just this one time here. So I'm gonna come into my tuck and then straighten my legs, push until I'm off the wall, and then toes back on the wall. All right, that's all we're gonna do. You're gonna push, you continue that push up till your feet just go, they float off and then right back on and then back into your tuck. All right. I've seen you all do this. Now we're doing it on purpose. Focus. Just do one good one. And then come on out. Good, good, good. It's just about making that a good habit for you. You know what I mean? Because I feel like the psychology of it when you're doing it until you're falling out of it or crumbling, and then you're like, there's never, it's always just criticism, I think, that's going to go through you versus, versus like, hey, I did that. I want to keep doing it just like that. So that's what I want to get more. And that's what I want to address more is like what goes through your mind when you're exiting. You know what I'm saying? Nice. Belinda? Good. So when you're pushing up, I want you to, if you can, focus this time on this next round, you guys, on making it one smooth movement instead of, I don't even know if you guys can see me, but you should be able to. But instead of like, okay, I'm here, you want to start here, fully engaged, and then slide. And then instead of coming here and then trying to the balance, I want you to slide and then continue that push. So it's one smooth movement, okay? So the push and the straightening is what floats you off the floor versus straightening the legs and then bouncing off to try to balance. Got it? Okay. Yes. Nice, you guys. Yes. Nice, Melissa. Wow. Nice, Nikki. Really good. Yep. Perfect. I like it. How's that feel? Graceful, capable. Feels like you're definitely capable. Can I pet that dog? I don't know if you guys have all seen that video that, I mean, it's been going around for like a couple of years now. Some kid way down south in the south, and there's like a little bear out in the front yard or the backyard, and this little 3-year-old is like running toward the bear going, "Can I pet that dog? I want to pet that dog." Right. And that video went viral for a very long time. And I was out with Sugar last Friday out at this little open air mall kind of thing near my house. We were just walking around. We got a salad and we were walking around, and there was a couple at another outdoor cafe that was sitting there, and they both started yelling, "Can I pet that dog?" Pet that dog. I'm like, wow, viral means viral. All right, we're gonna do that one more time, okay? And then we're gonna add on to it. So let's do one more round. And Sugar is great. She lets everybody pet her. She's a remarkable dog. Nice entry. Nikki, head in the game. Use the whole body. Mm-hmm. I know, Belinda, right? Yep. Yep. I like that, Diane. I think that's good. You've got nice chest to wall awareness anyway, so I think that's a nice little, little push off the wall. Looks good. Melissa, I, I just couldn't do it any better than that. That's perfect. Yeah, Belinda, a little closer is going to help. Shoulders look good. Focus. Not much effort. There you go. There you go. No effort at all. That was perfect. Melissa, what is happening over there? Jesus. Mm-hmm. Yes, I love it. All right, you guys can take a rest. So now, obviously, we're going to add something to this here. All right, so currently we are sliding down and pushing off the wall. And then this time we're also going to slide down and maybe come off the wall. In our tuck. Got it? You love this. Yep, yep. One foot's fine too. I care more about how you're getting out of it right now than anything else. You know what I'm saying? Woo, Melissa, Jesus. Defying gravity over there. I know, right? Right. So you're in perfect position here to just exactly. Nothing needs to change. Everything from the waist down is going to stay exactly the same. Little pop off the wall there, little pop off the wall. Yep. Nice and light. Good. Slow it down. Just keep that same pattern in this drill of like feet off the wall, slide down, tuck, feet off the wall, back on the wall, slide up the wall. So just keep that same pattern here for one more round, okay? Yep. Keep your head in the game. Focus. Even one foot is good. Yes. I love that, Nikki. That's perfect. Just like that. That has to feel, and then you come out of it going, hey, I did a good job, right? And that's where we want to be. That's where we want our heads when we're getting out of something. Good. Nice. Nice exit. Good. Slow it down a little bit. Focus. Nice, Melissa. Good job. Very good. All right, we'll stay off our hands for about a minute here. You can come into forward fold or do whatever you want. Let me get my timer. I love it. Hmm. Nice work, you guys. Couple more breaths here. Okay, I would like to get into some of those timed things that we've been doing the last couple sessions. Time hold. I want to do those timed toe floats today. The toe floats, and then twinkle toes, and then those little stag slides that we did. All right, so we're going to do each one of those for a minute with a minute rest in between. So you can do the toe floats chest to wall or back to wall, totally up to you. But try not to get into too much of a split. Just try to keep the feet, not, I don't know. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just kind of, you know, not a big old, not a lot of distance between the feet. Just nice and light. Okay. Chest to wall or back to wall. We're up in, oh, you guys, my affirmation just came up for the day. I think it's apropos. I'll read it to you. I have a right to change and evolve. Thank you. All right, we are up in three, two, one. Nice and light. You barely need the wall, you guys. Just that little touch that's gonna get up there, Melissa. Get up there. You got it. Mm-hmm. Nice and light. Just barely tapping the wall behind you. Get up there, Melissa. You got it. Nice and light. Focus on your form. Push and elevate and breathe and keep that gaze fixed on something. That's 45 seconds. You guys can do this for 15 more seconds. Or maybe not. You're out in five, four, three, two, one. You got it. Or not, if your handstand is magically perfect. All right, that's good. So those twinkle toes is just that one bent knee. Keep the knees together here and just do your best to just be on just barely the tip of the big toe. That way you know your toes are pointed, your foot is in the right position. All right. Instead of being on that flat foot. We want to have all those good habits patterned into us no matter what we're doing. All right. We're up in three, two, one. Keep those knees together, nice and light. Perfect, Diane. Elevate, concentrate. That's halfway. Oh, these are nice. Don't lose your focus one bit. Keep it in the game here. You got it. 15 seconds. Not bad, Melissa. Those look great. Yeah, 50 seconds. That's just the way you do things. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We don't have to just rest for a minute. We're going to rest for a little bit longer here. How are these feeling? Productive? Definitely. Okay, good. We'll just hang out in a forward fold or off your wrists for rest for a little bit longer than a minute. Good. Stag slides are like, oh, okay. Stag slides are, to me, I think there's your center of gravity, you know, is such that these should be the easier ones, right? You're just kind of sliding the knees back and forth. Maybe I just make things up. All right, you guys ready? Those little tuck, stag, slides, whatever, 1 foot at a time. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yes. Yes, Belinda? No, okay. My bad. So if you were in a full stag position, whoa, oh my God. Sliding the legs. You want to feel that, you want to feel the legs touching as you're sliding. That's a huge part of these drills, is to be able to keep that sensory awareness while you're switching toes on the wall. All right, we are up in 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Make sure you just the right distance away from the wall so you're not you're not too close. Nice, Melissa. Keep the knees bent. Pretend you're in a tuck and you're just moving one knee forward and switching, alternating knees coming forward. 30. Yeah. Ten more seconds. Good job. Come on down. Are you okay, Belinda? Is everybody going to be here tomorrow? You don't know. Okay. Well, I would like to go over my ideas for the schedule and everything. And thank you all for being so supportive and on board and um, uh, all that stuff. My ideas right now are to um, do Monday, Wednesday, Thursday for Melissa. That's right. And have that Tuesday, if you guys read in my message yesterday to the group, to have that Tuesday be um really whatever we want it to be. If you want to do an alternating like self practice, you can log into the Zoom. I'll make it so you guys can just log in and train together on Tuesdays if you want to do that, if you find that helpful. If you don't have any structure on that Tuesday, I feel like it would be an easy thing to blow off. So I think a little accountability on Tuesday is good also for the three of you that do make it on Tuesday. If you want to train, if you want a day where you're training with me, I don't know what you thought of that. I just thought of that. If you guys ever want to do that, do you feel like that would be interesting to train with me? Because I can also do that like every other Tuesday. I can't do 4 days every week without dying. But I can do every other. I can alternate, and you guys and just train, and if you got and just do what I do. It'll be super fun. So I'm into that. I like that idea. I would hate for Melissa to miss out on that, so we can always rearrange and do whatever we want. We can do whatever we want, actually. I will come out with some ideas for the first few specialty classes that I'll have, and I'm super excited about that. So anyway, thank you guys for understanding and for your support. And no, Louisa did not get deported. I just want to clear that up. That's not why she's gone. Someone did ask me about that. No, she's good. We love each other. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So don't worry about it. Um, anyway, yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. I'll figure out what we're doing tomorrow in the meantime. All right. Thank you. Love you guys. Have a good day.